Well, good afternoon, folks. I'm Al Mattingly, the Daviess County Judge Executive, at least for another 30 days anyway. And I'm out at the airport fire station, the county airport fire station. Pretty new, Jeremy. We dedicated it, what, 4 years ago?
May of 19.
Yeah, so 3 years ago. And we're attending, or I'm here with a bunch of guys who are going through and or teaching a class so they can become certified as paramedics. And I have Fire Chief Jeremy Smith with me this afternoon, and he and I are going to have a little conversation. We're going to draw these guys into the conversation as well. So, Jeremy, tell us why it's important that we have our own class, accelerated class, as a matter of fact, to graduate paramedics here in Daviess County.
Well, we looked into this program as kind of a joint effort. So us, along with Owensboro Fire Department and AMR, understanding that we were short paramedics in our area, we decided to put this program together to try an accelerated program so we could get more medics on the street. So we all worked together with, like I say, with Owensboro Fire Department, Daviess County Fire Department, AMR, our local medical, ambulance service, and the Owensboro Community College as well. They allowed us to use their accreditation to put this class on here at our station. Have been very supportive of this program as well.
You know, it's the real reason that we're doing this is that the citizens of Daviess County and the surrounding counties in particular are going to benefit. They and their families will have a faster response. They'll have a response from qualified folks, and we will be able to continue to deliver ALS, advanced life saving, isn't that correct?
Support. Yes,
so, yep, yes, support. So, I mean, that's the real benefit of the program. But yesterday, you and I sat in on a meeting with the city, the county, AMR, and some other folks. And we talked to a lady from AMR who, when I explained to her what we were doing, really was excited because they are having just as hard a time as we are and the Owensboro Fire Department of finding really good qualified folks to man our ambulances to do that first response. I don't remember the statistics, but if I can get there and get to you, if you quit breathing and your heart stopped in the first 5 minutes, every minute saves brain cells, right? Isn't that right, guys? All right. Hey, you're talking to a biology major here, so I'm going to ask you to name the bones, and I'm going to throw things at you if you can't name them. So it's pretty impressive that we have our own program here. And when I say accelerated, it just means that these guys study extra hard so that they can graduate sooner, but they pass all the tests and all the accreditation and certification that you do in a full-blown course. Is that correct?
That is correct. They'll pass the National Registry is what they're required to test out. So even though it's a 1 year compared to some 2 year programs, they're still held to that same high standard. And they have worked unbelievably hard to get this accomplished in a year, and so proud of everyone that is, put this time in, because it takes away from their families, but they see the need for it or they wouldn't come on board as well. So, when we have a longer response in the county, to have these paramedics out in our county and out in our community, it could be your neighbor. It may take 10 or 12 or so many minutes for an ambulance to get there. But if we could get, a paramedic on scene to start those life-saving measures, it's just a huge benefit to our community.
So who is doing the teaching?
So we have Al Wathen, Nick Wall, Coulter Tate has assisted as the teaching as well. AMR supplies instructors, Jake Cox is also an instructor. Am I missing anybody else you can think of? Ari Vac, yeah, with the AMR. They're a cohort with AMR. They're all together with GMR. They have helped out tremendously. So it has been a massive, really conglomeration, I guess you would say, of us, AMR and OFD putting together some fantastic instructors to get this accomplished.
So if we had someone watching this video and they all of a sudden became interested, how do they apply? Is this open to the general public, or are we requiring that you be a member of AMR, Owensboro Fire Department, or Daviess County Fire Department?
For this program here, you are required to be a member of those three. Now, there is a paramedic program offered at Owensboro Community College. It is a 2-year degree program. It's a great program as well. You know, if you're looking to get your foot in the door, it would be a great start for you to go through that program there. We are, like I say, we're hoping to put another program on when this one completes, but as for right now, it is for.
So let's hear from one of the guinea pigs out here. Who wants to talk?
I believe that this was a great program. It was a great opportunity presented to us. We all actually had to test to get into this program. And they picked the top people and allowed them in. It was extremely busy. We went through hundreds of hours of clinicals, class time, practicing these skills, learning this information. And we did have some really great instructors, you know, people who were true masters of their field that came and taught us every single subject that we learned. We had people who were experts on trauma come and teach us that. People who were experts on obstetrics come and teach us that. Everything was broke down just to the minute detail for us, and I think that's what's helped to raise our completion rate.
Well, folks, as this camera pans around the room and looks at all these guys that are here, understand that they are a team of dedicated people. They want to be able to deliver their services and their skills to you in the most professional manner. And say thanks to them the next time you see one of them out in the community.